Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the reunion show of KocoSports, aka Fave 5, aka, when you get depression and fucking give up on life, stuff goes wrong. And oh my god, I'm so unprofessional, don't know how the volume works. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fave 5. We decided, us three podcasters, we could save $1 billion company just with one podcast. We're doing a Fave 5. This is how the rules are going down, okay? Got my list of people. Dude, narrowing it down to 5 was difficult. All right, so this is the way it goes. We're going to go 5 people to save the company, New Japan style. All right? See, New Japan, 4, and plus we'll add in Nakamura. All right? So we're going 5 people to save the fucking company, all right? Dude, remember... Oh, yeah, I'm an old school New Japan fan. Remember when the gimmick was who was going to save New Japan when they were almost bankrupt? Dude, that was such a great time for pro wrestling. But we are going to steal from New Japan. Not that WWE's ever stole from another territory. We're going to pick 5 guys or women. I got 1 woman. 5 guys. 5 pro wrestlers. We're politically correct now. Fuck you. 5 pro wrestlers. 5 pro wrestlers that we are going to decide is the future of the company. Actually, I'm a little worried because I'm at 9 right now. Okay? I got to narrow this down to 5.
Real quick, here's my question. Can we count, tag teams as 1?
If they are a legit tag team, yes. But you can't be like a Nakamura and Okada. No, you can't just randomly pick fucking tag teams. You're like the Ghost of Macho Man and King Kong Bundy, okay? They have to be a real tag team. So, like the Usos.
I gotta write my list. Okay. I gotta rewrite my list because Macho Man and King Kong Bundy were on the list.
All right. So the rules are 4 people under contract, including NXT, 1 that's not under contract. Okay. So do you want to go with the Dream first?
Wait, I'm confused on the rules. I thought we were doing it different. It's 4 people.
4 people under WWE contract, and a person does count as a tag team because they're half a human being. Okay. Usos only count as 1 half a human beings. All right. So 4 people under contract and 4 teams under contract. And if it's a fucking Freebird rule, no, we're canking that. You can't be like, oh, it's Adam fucking Cole and his 97 fucking buddies. That's not a tag team. All right? And another rule is only 1 guy that's not under WWE contract. So that's it. So there's the Dream Team guy. And these 5 guys are going to save this $1 billion industry. Us 3 idiots are going to do that. So my list is 9. So I'm going to probably arrange it. So do you want to go with the Dream guy first? The guy that's not under contract?
Sure.
Okay, is your list down to 5? Because I'm pretty sure me and James, we're down to 98. We're like, does Zack Ryder make the cut? Does he make the cut? Can he be one of the 5 that saves WWE?
He's actually he's all of my 5.
All right. By James is narrowing his list down to 67. Let's just ask a question. Can WWE be saved? Because here's the thing. Human beings are creatures of habits. And I stopped watching WWE thanks to depression. It was the best fucking moment. It's the best moment of depression. I stopped watching WWE.
It was the best part of your divorce.
Yeah. So, now you go and all the fucking former KocoSports guys are like, oh, it fucking sucks. Aha! Remember when WWE was like, oh, the guys that watch every week ain't important? The podcasters ain't important? Yes, they are. Because here's the thing. Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, fucking WWE will make it look exciting. Like, dude, AJ Styles is champ. Samoa Joe's there. This has to be excited. And then you see the poor bastard that's been watching it every week. He's like, no, it's fucking horrible. Don't let that tweet fool you. It is fucking horrible. And then here's the thing. You've been ignoring these fucking diehard fans. I go to diehard fans like, it fucking sucks. I'm like, well, dude, I got shit to do. Like, I didn't watch a lot of WWE just because it's long. Like, I watched Tribute to the Troops. That was my first show I've watched, in 6 months. In, 6 months. So, yeah, the super hardcore fans that fucking curse and yell at YouTube might have a point because the people that get depressed and stop watching it or get a girlfriend and stop watching or get a job and stop watching, maybe I should check it out. The first thing you're going to do is go to your super fucking nerdy friend and hey, dude, it fucking sucks. Well, I got shit to do. I got Coco plays to do. I got shit to do. So, can it be saved?
I don't know if I agree with that fully, though, because, my fiance is kind of like a casual fan. She likes certain things. So, I watch it from, the perspective of not like an internet smart mark type of guy. And it's like, if you watch it that way, it's not that bad.
See, the problem is,
I disagree. I strongly disagree. I think that's absolutely it's the worst. I remember, I'll never forget the time I took the girlfriend to WWE in London in the O2 for Raw, and literally the third hour, I don't think she looked up from her phone, and I remember specifically looking at her and going, "I'm sorry." Like, just look at her going, "I'm sorry." I'll never forget that as long as I'm alive.
I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, my fiance, like, she likes it. She watches when I watch, but like, she's never really seen anything else. So
yeah, see, I think that's a huge advantage because I date people from Japan, and everyone's seen pro wrestling in Japan, and they've all watched. Like even the youngest of young will be like, "Oh, Okada." I'm talking girlfriends here, not fucking little kids, but they'll be like, "Oh, Okada, Nakamura, Tanahashi. I know what's up." You can't fucking show Roman Reigns after they've seen that. And the oldest of the olds, like the Great Buddha, Hashimoto. Yeah, I've watched pro wrestling before. And you're like, well, here's John Cena. No. That's how you don't get laid in Japan. Hashtag never get laid. All right? No. We got good pro wrestling here. Dude, don't bring your girl to Japan. She'll leave WWE. She might stay with you, but she ain't watching WWE. All right, so...
Staying with me is questionable.
She'll be like... Have you seen Yano and how sexy he is? Oh my God, I would totally be okay losing my girl to Yano. I'd be like, you know what, life is fair. Life is fair. Anyway, where the fuck were we going? Oh, can WWE be saved? Because I don't think I'm ever gonna watch unless I'm forced to on this podcast. I might watch Tribute to the Troops of WrestleMania, but even then, I'm just like, oh, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? Like, once a year, I'll check in and be like, not for me. Thank you.
Right. But there's nothing wrong with just saying that's not for me and moving on.
Yeah, but I think millions of people are doing that. I think that's the problem. When it's just Dave Koco, like, it's not for me. Yeah, YouTube channel suffers. But when millions of people pull a Dave Koco, I'm like, it's not for me. They got to start being like, dude, it's got to be for somebody, right? I mean, it's got to be for somebody.
I'm not disagreeing with that either, but you know what I mean? Like, it's, sometimes you just have to let it go.
All right. Well, here we go, Positive PD. Do you think WWE will ever be popular among pro wrestling fans again? I guess that's the safe way to say it. I say no. I think pro wrestling fans have walked away for good.
So probably not. But I just also had the question, too, because, like, I still promote small indie shows.
True.
So, like, I thought about it, and I was going to be like, oh, like, should I post them on KocoSports? But do internet fans even give two flying fucks about small indie shows even anymore?
I think there's too much. I literally think there's just too much. I don't think it's small indies. I don't think it's WWE. I just think there's so much pro wrestling. Like, because I've ran out of time, I work really hard and fucking work 97 goddamn jobs. Even though I'm working really hard, you become a wrestling snob. Like, if it's not tailor-made for you, you're like, I ain't got time for this shit. I watch New Japan and Lucha Underground and occasionally an NXT show. But, like, time-wise, if it's not good and it's 3 hours long, tradition dies. So, okay, what's your thoughts on it? Can WWE be saved, and how are...
Always, of course it can. But whether it will be or not is a different ballgame. I think with the hardcore fans, probably not, because it's that cool thing to do. It's it sucks. Sometimes the shows aren't that bad. They just like to say it sucks. But with the casuals, they can get the casuals back. They just need to put good TV. And that doesn't mean the best wrestling matches. It literally doesn't mean that they have to have 5-star wrestling matches. It needs good stories. Good stories where people care about who wins and losses. Reasons for the matches happening, rather than we're seeing Finn Balor and Ziggler going at it for week 97. They just need to put some effort in and maybe not have as many writers as what they do.
All right.
No,
so, another point. Go ahead.
Just to touch on that, like, he's absolutely right, because if you look at, like, wrestling when it was at its hottest during the Attitude Era, if you go back and watch the matches, they were not good. They were 2-3 minute matches, but it was the drama and the story and stuff like that. That's what, like, people fell in love with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and not many people can say, like, oh, I watched The Rock because of his 5-star matches. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't what made wrestling huge again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, what is Raw? Raw and SmackDown are a weekly television show. That's what they are. They're TV shows. Yeah, you could have a great match on there, but it should be built into the pay-per-views where then you have your big matches, and that's where you get the money from the hardcore fans by making them pay for the pay-per-view.
All right. So another rule is these 5 guys. I forgot to mention this. We're not booking them. We're just choosing the 5 guys, and Vince is booking them. So that's got to be a huge factor too. So I thought someone was asking me on Twitter how it works. That's how it works.
So
we're not saying me and James. That's a future project. We'll book WWE to the promised land. But now it's just we're picking 5 guys. We're a recruiter. There's the 5 guys, and Vince has to fucking still drive the bus.
So do
we're not doing everything.
Pick these 5? Do we pick these 5 hoping that Vince dies soon?
Oh,
that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
Don't say that, Vince. We love you.
I don't know.
Fine. Vince, I love you. You remember that, pal.
Thank you. Because here's the thing. Like, I hate when WWF fans are like, he gave us a childhood. I was an NWA, WCW, ECW fan. No, he kept killing my childhood. He's not the fucking hero in my story. That motherfucker's like, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Vince McMahon gave the dick to my ex-wife. That's why she left me. Vince ruins everything for me. He ruined my whole fucking life. My girlfriend's gonna like, I left you for Vince McMahon. I'm like, I understand. I'm just used to it. After ECW, Heart of Steel. Nothing left, Vince. He's not the hero in my story, okay?
Kind of off topic. Vince probably has a big hog, right?
I imagine.
All right.
I imagine. Let's see. Hashtag, how big is Vince's dick? I'm so glad we're not popular anymore.
You think that's why his walk is, he has that real, like, big power walk?
Yeah.
He's got to have his legs spread out that far.
I'm guessing, if I had to guess what his dick looked like, I'm thinking huge dick with lots of diseases. Because he just looks like a guy that's banging everything that moves. You know what I mean? Like, he's the type of guy that I could see just fucking a toaster. You're like, Vince, why are you fucking a toaster? He's like, 'cause I can. Like, all right, bro. You do you, Vince. You do you. And he just backed away. I think we got off topic. All right, are we gonna go with the dream guy first? Dream guy first. No contract. WWE guy. Who does WWE sign? Who is the dark horse? The guy that's not under the contract that can go. We will. Oh, dude, we're all around the world. We got U.S., UK, and Japan represented. All right. Who wants to go first? James, you're in a wheelchair, so you get to go first.
Nice. I get the first parking spot, and I get the first fucking pick.
We're going there.
Dream guy? I don't know if it's like a dream, but
who's the guy that doesn't have a WWE contract? He's in your top 5. He's on the cover of the games.
I'm going to go Cody Rhodes.
Oh, shit. Cody Rhodes. Do you want to give a reason why? Or is it just because he's sexy?
I think if he's booked the way he presents himself on the indies, then like that, you know what I mean? But don't bring him back as like Stardust.
Gotcha.
You have to present him as he is now, and I think he can, you know what I mean? Think of the matches of like him and AJ Styles, him and Daniel Bryan, him and Almas, or you know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of matches that can actually bring some attention, I think.
All right. Not bad. I give yourselves 3 Barry Horowitzes out of 5. LK, who's your guy that's not under the WWE contract that could save the company?
I'm going Mr. Predictable. I'm going to go just solely because of the fucking fan base this guy has. Like, it's absolute like crazy. He's probably the most over guy that isn't in WWE. I'll go Kenny Omega. Like, whether I agree with it or not, he's just the amount of eyeballs they would get if, say, Omega came to Raw and they did a proper build-up and loads of vignettes and video packages. All those fans he has, you got to think, all those shows he's been to, he sells them out all the time, or give or take when it's not, in New Japan in America. He always sells out his events. I think Omega will be a big deal to do, and he'll get more of a major buzz, get those hardcore fans we talked about actually watching the show. And then once we got them watching, good old Vinnie Mac's going to put his magic out and pull rabbits out of the hat and have great weekly television again. Aren't you, Vince? Aren't we, Vince? We are Vince.
All right, good. Nice pick. Now, everyone thinks I'm going to pick Okada. Not so fast. I don't know if you guys know this. Okada's Japanese. and Vince is still running the company, okay? So, Okada, you stay in New Japan. I'm sorry. No matter how PC we get, Vince McMahon's still a racist. So please stay in New Japan. Nakamura said it best. The money's good, but please don't come. The money is good, but please don't come, Okada. I love you too much. I can't recruit. I'm going to look the other way, okay? When Vince comes around for his top 5, I'm going to hide you in my basement. I'm going to say, Okada, be quiet. Just be quiet. You can't go to WWE. All right? You can't.
They don't have basements in Japan.
No, they don't, but he's going to hide them under the floorboards. All right, so Okada is safe from Vince's racism. I agree with LK, Kenny Omega, for a bunch of reasons. One, you just went on air and said we suck. So you have to do something that shows we don't suck. Here's the problem with WWE that's different from the Attitude Era and other eras. The characters were cool. You can knock Hulk Hogan for being a fucking doof, but in the 80s, that motherfucker was cool.
Right.
You can knock Stone Cold and The Rock, which not many people do, but during their era, they were cool. John Cena, Randy Orton, Dave Bautista were never fucking cool. Roman Reigns was never cool. Kenny Omega is instant fucking cool. He can save the fucking company. And he's not Japanese. So, they can actually get behind him and push him. AJ Styles will be like, son of a bitch, I thought I was the only white wrestler who could wrestle here. No. we got a friend. I think Kenny Omega knows how to market, knows how to be cool, knows how to be creative, and he can be the Bret Hart of this generation. He could save the company instantly. So, sorry, I love Okada more than a straight man should. I'm going with Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega saves WWE.
Real
so
quick,
there you go.
Play devil's advocate on something you just said, though.
Yeah.
He knows how to market, and he's creative. Would he even be able to do that in WWE, though?
That's true. Well, you know what? I'm giving him the tools. If they fuck up the tools, that's on them. Yeah. There is a couple guys that I am worried about, though. But yeah, so they're I got Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, and so there's Team Cody and Team Kenny. It won't fucking die. It won't die, folks. All right, so going across WWE contracts. We'll start with you, James. Who do you got? WWE contract.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know we had Wrestling Ranting on. Fucking Bray Wyatt sucks dick. There, I said it. I fucking hate Bray Wyatt. I fucking hate him with all my fucking heart. I'm done. I'm not even watching James's pro wrestling.
Do you hate the character, or do you hate, like, the actual person, like the wrestler
I
himself?
hate the character.
I'm saying they're supposedly bringing him back and, like, repackaged, so...
Dude, I want him to be who was he? Chubby McChubstein in NXT? That guy was amazing. That's who I fucking want.
Husky Harris?
Husky Harris. That's who I want. Team Husky! All right, why are you getting fucking Undertaker Light in your top 5?
I just enjoy him. I enjoy him, his matches. And, again, like, if they repackage him for whatever... Again, it could be a fucking garbage repackage. But I honestly do think that if given the proper push, he could get over.
All right.
But like LK said, wins and losses do actually matter.
Fuck yeah, they do.
So when the guy loses fucking 1,000 times, you've even said it yourself.
Dolph Ziggler. I can't watch a Dolph Ziggler match. It could be a 27-star match, but he loses.
Exactly. What happens when Max walks in and sees John Cena on the screen? He automatically knows the guy's going to lose to John Cena, so it's not fucking fun anymore.
Yeah.
You have to have some sort of unpredictability to it.
All right, you got the Wrestling Ranting crowd on your side. So, LK, your thoughts. And who's your 4th pick?
I think Wyatt's okay, but I don't know. I don't know. He could. It's just that character's got to change. Like, because they've tried changing that character so many times, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. But my pick, I sat there and I thought, right, who can beat Brock? Who can I sit there and think, right, they could beat Brock. They could be this big badass monster heel that can wrestle. I'm going Drew McIntyre. He's my pick. Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, maybe one of the biggest comeback stories of all time. Yeah, not bad.
that's a little. I don't know.
Right, you're telling me. Right, you're telling me, and I don't care if I get in trouble for this. If you're telling me, who do I think will be able to beat Brock, Finn Balor, or Drew McIntyre? You take that because we're talking about getting the masses watching the WWE, not the hardcores.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right.
If you stick McIntyre and Brock on a poster staring at each other and stack Brock and Finn Balor, body to body next to each other, they go, oh, I want to see that the guy on the left, the McIntyre guy. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, not, who will have the best match, who will do this. Right. I just think that McIntyre looks great. He's got a great promo. He's good in ring. He's good heel, good babyface. He proved he was a good babyface in Impact. Like, I think he's great. I generally think he's absolutely amazing.
Nice. All right. I really thought me and LK were gonna have the same list. When he was describing Drew McIntyre, I'm like, that's how I describe my guy. This guy makes the list, but I am worried about age. Like, it's one of those oh, it's for the future, and I don't know how old he is. But just like Bray, he's lost a lot, but I think he still has the street cred, and I think he can do everything they need him to be, and I think he can carry the company. I think it's a combination. I think mine is a combination of Bray and fucking UK McUkane's team. That's his name, right, Drew? Mine is a combination. Samoa Joe. I do worry about his age, but I think Samoa Joe, even though he's lost 957 times, hey, dude, it's WWE, it's Samoa Joe. But if Samoa Joe is oh, think about the promos. You want to change the fucking company? And then he starts being fucking Samoa Joe that we know and love. Give him the goddamn Godzilla entrance theme. Fuck yeah, Samoa Joe. I do worry about his age. I do worry about, his body shape. But at the same time, you politically correct motherfuckers better start liking fat people. There, I said it. I think Samoa Joe could be the cornerstone of the future of fixing WWE. Just because I think you need that voice. Kenny Omega, Samoa Joe will have that go fuck yourself Vince McMahon cool voice that's believable. You know what I mean? Where if someone I don't know, fucking John Cena was oh, fuck Vince McMahon. No one's going to believe that. You know what I mean? Roman Reigns. Yeah, oh, fucking, I honestly think they can start with the chosen ones and fucking fuck you, Vince, and it's believable. It brings fucking coolness back. Because let's be honest, there's not many that can go toe-to-toe with the ideas of Vince McMahon and be believable. If Roman Reigns is I hate Vince, I think, get the fuck out of here. Click. You're already changing the channel. You know what I mean? Get the... So, my pick, Samoa Joe. All right. You want to go to live comments? Let's go to some live comments.
Go to live comments.
And then we'll get back to you.
All I know is when you were who's not cool and not believable, I was please don't say my next pick. Please don't say my next pick.
All right, Heavy J says Becky Lynch, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Velveteen Dream, Shayna Baszler, totally soda, and Dario Cotto. And I totally fucked up his name, even though I love him. Ronald
Booth. A fan club?
Yeah, I am the president of the fan club. That doesn't mean I have to pronounce his name. All right?
Whoa, this got fucking real for a second.
Heavy J says the only reason WWE put an effort in the 90s was because WCW was killing them in the ratings. Yeah, you also got maybe the Elite. The one of the Quebecers are now in Ring of Honor. Cool. Do you think Christopher Daniels is available to the WWE? I think he's available, but I think that ship has sailed. I love Christopher Daniels, but let's be honest. That ship has sailed.
I honestly, from the Elite YouTube show, I agree. They would sign him as a trainer.
Yeah, I love Christopher Daniels too. What's up, everybody?
Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being signed as a trainer. It's a fucking job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. And I'm laughing. That means not learning how to wrestle.
Think of the crew they have down there, Shawn Michaels, Steve Corino, random ass fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Christopher Daniels as a trainer is not a step down.
No. Heavy J, what if they bring Bray back as demented brother love type of character? I'm out. I don't. It just when it gets too gimmicky, I'm out. I'm not a big fan of Evil, and who the fuck is that fucking blonde hair motherfucker? I literally turned my head on New Japan. Taichi, I don't even know his name. Dude, that is a commercial break. Fuck that motherfucker. He's a piece of shit. He could be on the Vince McMahon fucking crashed bus off like fucking cliff bus. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude. If the gimmick gets too over the top, and meanwhile, number 3 is going to make me a hypocrite. But if the gimmick
I need you to fucking open up and really tell us how you feel.
Sorry, man. All right.
Stop holding back.
Evil, Kenny Omega, Zack Jr., the English wrestler Phoenix, and his brother. That's from Wrestling Nuts. We can only have one guy that's out of the V contract. Bring back Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know, though. Like, podcast Stone Cold Steve Austin? No, it is.
I think fucking talks to people the whole time.
Yes. I just can't take Stone Cold Steve Austin seriously after the WWE podcast, the ones on the network. Like, he lost all his credibility of being awesome. It's like, literally, he sucked Vince McMahon off. And we
right. No. Come on, he tried. He did. He asked the questions. Vince is just a fucking Vince is Vince, and he just kind of took the questions and stuck his middle finger up and got his, you called it, big dick out and said no.
I mean, he's not wrong. Again, Austin tried. Vince was like, "Ha, you're on my network, dick," and just fucking didn't answer.
Ewok says, more guys, more of this. Drago. Velveteen Dream, Keith Lee, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, and Will Ospreay. That's not a bad list at all.
Keith Lee's a good one.
Yeah, that's it from Adam Brown. All right. So I'll go number 3 because everyone fucking has them, and considering I just made fun of over-the-top gimmicks, I'm a fucking asshole. Velveteen Dream. He has everything. He is by far the greatest human being to walk planet Earth, not named Okada. I love Velveteen Dream. If he was a stock option, I'd put all my coins on Velveteen Dream. He's got the gimmick. He's got the promos. He's got the in-ring ability. He is amazing. Velveteen Dream. I just had to get it out. He wasn't going to be this high on the list, but guess what? I had to say something because everyone and his mother put him on his list. So I got Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega, and Velveteen Dream. Okay, we're going to reverse order. You're the middle guy. You're the sandwich. You're the Vince McMahon.
Keep them fucking guessing.
Yeah, they don't fucking know what's going to happen.
Nope.
Right, so speaking of taking a lot of losses, I'm going with Cesaro.
God damn it!
I do apologise. I just think he's absolutely incredible, and I remember when he returned from injury. I think it was a year ago or 2 years ago now. Who fucking knows? But he came back, and the pop he got was like great. So get him off television. Don't do this stuff with Sheamus. Get him off television. Bring him back. 4 or 5 months later. Give him some rest, let his body heal, and just have him just be this fucking insane wrestler, just having bangers, having great matches. Maybe have him with someone who can talk. Not saying he's a shit promo, just maybe put him with a Paul Heyman or someone like that who can do the talking for him. Because him versus Brock, again, is something you could take seriously. If Cesaro got in his face, you'd be like, okay, Cesaro could have Lesnar. And I think it would be a good match. Like, I know I keep saying Lesnar, but I see right now as Lesnar the guy that the casual fans will see as the big deal. Like if you go to a casual guy in the street, show him a list of the WWE roster, they'll go, I know Randy Orton, John Cena, and Brock Lesnar.
Right.
And Randy Orton and John Cena aren't at that main event level anymore, even though Randy Orton, is the fucking greatest human being alive on planet Earth today. But I could picture Cesaro and Brock going at it, and I think it would be an absolute great. So I'm going Cesaro.
All right, Cesaro. That's not a bad pick at all. I just think he's lost too much. He doesn't make my favorite.
That's why you get him. That's why you get him off TV for like 6 months. Then you get his body fully healed. Get him fresh. Get people going. Oh, I want to see Cesaro. I haven't seen Cesaro in ages. Boom, 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 boom.
All right.
I think the general consensus is going to be people we pick are all people who have lost too much.
Yeah, well, I think I think the NXT guys have an advantage over that.
That's
but
true.
That's a Vince problem, not an us problem. That's a Vince problem.
No. But I mean, like, the general consensus is going to be like, oh, this guy's really good, but he's lost too much, just because that's what they do. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All right, so I'm up.
Yep, you're up.
Well, since you stole my pick,
Like you don't make it. In James's universe, you don't make it, bitch. You're like, you're out. I do have like bonus guys too. Maybe we should have been a top 10 show. Fave 10, Fave 20. Fuck it, the whole roster. We're booking this shit. Move over, Vince.
I'm looking at the roster and I had somebody and I lost him. Where'd he go?
Sorry.
Just like Vince McMahon. Where'd he go?
That's just real life Vince. Exactly. All right, while you look for him, I'm gonna go to some live comments.
Yep.
Wrestle Nuts, do you think now going to bring back the brand back together, or what's going on? I'm confused in WWE. Oh, do you think they'll bring the brands back together? I think is what he's asking. I don't think it matters. I actually, I just keep them separate. What does it fucking matter? Okay.
Apparently Fox didn't like. Apparently Fox want the brand split.
I know that's
awesome. Gonna have SmackDown.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if it's not, then Fox is advertising a USA show.
Yeah.
That's not good for fucking $2 billion.
No. So I actually like him separate. I don't know. I'm pro separate. I'd love one champion though. Like I'd love to. I've said this a million times, but I'd love to.
You're pro separate, Dave. Are you saying you're for segregation? You racist son of a bitch.
Where's the Wall Street Journal? Subscribe to PewDiePie. Moving on. So.
I didn't get that joke.
Fucking PC culture's out of control. Pretty much, you're caught up. You're caught up. That was like the shortest answer of that.
I mean, it's true.
Fuck. No, I said this a million times. I think there should be brand splits. The Intercontinental Champ and the US Champ should be the top champions, and then the World Champ or Universal Champ should be one guy and bounces back and forth. That is sexy. That is sexy. That's how it's done, folks. All right, James, you had 97 years. Who's number 3 on your team?
Okay. This guy needs to take a year off.
You know the product sucks when you got to start every pick with that.
Exactly.
All right, we have to erase everyone's memory. Go on, a year off.
We need to call the Men in Black to use their little fucking gimmick to erase everybody's memory. No, year off. This guy needs to learn how to not smile. Apollo Crews.
Oh my God, he was on my list. I'm knocking him off though. Thanks, someone mentioned it. I love Apollo Crews. He's off my list now. Thank you. Go on.
Well, I just his athleticism is amazing. I think he can have good matches with any of the top guys. I think his biggest downfall is his stupid fucking smile that he can't stop smiling. Unless you turn that into a gimmick where he just smiles so much, people think he's fucking disgenuine and just he's a dick. And he just smiles at you while he's beating your ass.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, Apollo should... Why? How? Who? How? How? Who? How is he not the fucking... How? How? I mean, let's be honest. Besides being black, Vince should love this guy. Oh. I mean, come on. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You think he's got a bigger dick than Vince and he just doesn't like that?
Oh, that's a second thing. Maybe like this is how I'm picturing it. All right, Vince is fucking a toaster with his STD fucking giant cock, and Apollo walks in and goes, "Hey, boss," and he's like, "Look at me fucking a toaster," and he's like, "Boss, you want to see something?" And Apollo is like, "Pow! That's what they call the Dragon Gate," and then Vince is like, "Make sure he's never on television again."
I picture it when Apollo takes his pants down. It's like the light, like when Vince wrestled God. It's just the light shining from his pants.
Like they call it the Dragon Gate. No.
It's just like, God damn it, it's glorious. And Bobby Roode comes in, does his fucking entrance. It's a whole fucking Monday Night Raw backstage segment.
That would actually be very entertaining if that was.
Why exactly? Why don't I have a job? Because I'm in a wheelchair, and all the arenas aren't wheelchair accessible.
All right, moving on. So my 3: Samoa Joe, Velveteen Dream, Kenny Omega. I agree with Apollo. All right, let's go. Next, we haven't started with LK. LK, who's your 4th pick?
Oh, this is a tough one. I was torn. I'm going to go Matt Riddle.
Ooh,
oh, he's on my list. Here's the thing.
Take him off now.
I am. I have too many people. So, like, if you guys draft them, I'm like, not on my list. Bye-bye, Matt Riddle. Love you.
Saying, your list is like fucking 20 people long, so of course we're going to name somebody on your fucking list.
I only got 2 more spots, and I got 4 wrestlers. You guys need to name more wrestlers. All right, Matt Riddle's amazing. Go why LK?
Again, picturing him with Brock, just be absolutely brilliant. Good wrestler, legit background, believable. And he's a really likable guy. Like, when he comes out, you're just like, okay, he seems like a really genuine top-draw bloke. So he may not be cool like Kenny Omega, but at least he's kind of a guy that a lot of people can get behind. So I think he's just all around brilliant. And, like, you talk about building yourself up. Remember when he started in Evolve? Like, he was terrible. Like, he was generally unwatchable, and now he's, you know, in my Fave 5 guys who can save WWE. And he's now living the dream. It don't get much bigger than that. What a guy. Got to respect that. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely adore him. Great stuff.
I like it. Also, his entrance where he kicks his flip-flops off.
Oh, man, it's so amazing.
I showed my fiance that. She's like, that was pretty fucking awesome.
It's the dumbest things that bring us joy in life. Oh, man. Matt Riddle, you're the man. All right, he's not on my list, thank God. I'm, like, narrowing my list down by your picks. That's why I'm picking last. James, can you pick someone else so I can eliminate people off my list?
Yeah, so I'm up next.
Yeah.
What are we on? 4?
Well, he's got 4, I got 3. This is about to be your number 4.
All right. Fucking Baron Corbin. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, how the fuck is he going to defend this one? Go on.
Right, I want to say, actually, before we get onto that with Baron Corbin, I think he's actually improved a lot. I actually think he is actually improved a lot.
I agree.
I want that noted.
I'll agree with that. So, I am going to try to save 205 Live.
What?
Even though I don't really feel like it needs saving, per se. I just think it needs time.
All right.
But I say Chad Gable to 205 Live.
All right. I have no reaction to this whatsoever. Go on and explain yourself.
I think fucking Chad Gable is an incredible wrestler. I think for the amount of time he's had in the business, he's fucking ridiculously good. Like, and he's just on Raw. Like, yes, he's a tag team champion now, but like that fucking whatever. But like on Raw, he's completely lost because he doesn't have like Kurt Angle's size, but he does have like Kurt Angle's like style. But I think on 205, like I think it would mesh well, and like his size wouldn't be a detraction. Like it wouldn't be like you wouldn't look at him and be like, oh, he's too small. On 205, you would look at him and be like, oh shit, like he belongs here, and like he could easily be top of the fucking top tier.
205 is actually a really great show. I don't know how many people watch it. It's actually it's a banger of an hour. Like it goes by really quick. Like if I said watch something from WWE 205 and NXT, 100%. 205 Live is really good.
And I don't know why they don't stack 205 more, because they're still using 205 guys on Raw and SmackDown. So like I don't know, like putting like a Finn Balor on 205, like I don't think it would hurt him. Because he could still be used on Raw and SmackDown. But on 205, he would be a big fish in a small pond.
I agree with that 167%. Because I've always wanted a Cruiserweight show, and now it's here. It's like, maybe I'll watch it.
There's no reason that fans should look at 205 as a demotion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Put fucking Rey Mysterio on there. Put Rey Mysterio on there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's the thing, too. Like, I've always wanted a 205 show, and now it's here. And it's just like, like, so be careful what you wish for. But it would be great if it was, like, great. Why can't it be great? Why? Why can't it be great?
Because the thing is, though, 3/4 of the roster's under 205 pounds, because that's just wrestling nowadays.
Right, but there are guys that are under 205 that can still look like they can go with bigger guys. And then there are guys that are 205, under 205, who look like they belong on 205. So there's no reason that they can't stack the 205 roster and still use them on Raw and SmackDown. Like fucking Mustafa Ali he's a full-time SmackDown roster member now. There's no reason they can't stack it and shuffle it around the way they have been.
Well, hopefully that's
agree with that.
All right, my number 4. All right, there's a pitch. But my number 4 is Asuka. And granted, my girlfriend's name, same name. Coincidence. I just want to know. I don't know if LK knows this. My ex-wife's name, Kana. My new girlfriend's name, Asuka. I'm just saying, coincidence? I don't know. It's actually Asaka, but English-speaking people don't know the difference.
Same fucking name.
Same name. But here's the thing. The worst part is, I just gotta marry her. Dude, I've been a fan of this woman from beginning of time. And now here's the thing. I gotta pitch to Vince because I'm not running this
your girlfriend.
I don't know. Here's the pitch. You ready? I'm gonna go to Vince because you gotta pitch this, okay? Listen, you don't like women and you don't like Asians. We can put it all in one person, and then your hands are clean. The PC culture will look the other way, Vince. It's great. The Wall Street Journal will suck your dick once you get it out of a toaster. It'll be the greatest moment ever. Everyone's happy. Wall Street Journal, PC culture, wrestling fans. So there you go. My pick is Kana. But let me put it this way. If you've ever watched the Triforce Awards, which, we are bringing back. If you ever watched the Triforce Awards, and you've watched my radio show. Dude, I've been on the Kana bandwagon before people knew there were females in Japan. Like, what? There's Japanese females? I'm like, you got to see this one. She's amazing. So I'm putting her there. I know that, but you can build a great division around her. And everyone loves her. Who doesn't love Kana? Who doesn't love Asuka? Who? Exactly. So, there it is.
I know who Kana doesn't love. You.
Yeah, that's true. You'd be surprised.
It's obvious of a joke.
Because my ex-wife's name kind of. But hey, fun fact: 2 of the 4 people I've picked, I didn't check the other 2. 2 of the 4 people I picked follow me on Twitter, so not too bad. I'm gonna give myself a Barry Horowitz. Yeah, I actually don't know if Velvet.
Here's my question: you said like, a woman and Japanese, like everybody will love you. Or will Vince just be like, a woman in Japanese, I'm just going to throw all the shit that I can at her because she's everything I hate?
See, that's why it's all about the pitch meeting. You got to be like, Vince, don't you want the politically correct people to be on your side? And then be like, listen, Vince, you get the pro women group. You get the pro not white group and pro non-racist group. You know, basically the not Vince McMahon group. You know, decent human being group. And on top of that, she's talented. So you get those pesky pro wrestling fans happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone is fucking happy.
I picture this meeting start like you crack the door open.
Like, still got his stick in the toaster.
No. Like, hey, Vince, got a minute to talk? Who's there? And you just put like your hands out the door with a toaster. Like, here you go, Vince. And he's like, I'm listening. But don't look into the eyes.
I refuse to comment on any of the above.
I love how like LK he does the Combat Sports News and he's like the straight news guy and then he made the mistake of coming on a show with us.
I just like it's cute when people think they can still get a job.
Well, not doing fucking Combat Sports News, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
Combat Sports News. Look at LK. Oh, he's being professional. He's got the glasses on. Shit got real. He's like, he's distancing himself from this.
It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. I'm trying to keep myself awake. 3 a.m.
The biggest fucking lie on this podcast has been the Triforce Award is coming back. I woke up at 6:30 in the fucking morning to podcast with these cocksuckers. Both of them no-showed me.
No, the worst part is, we have a chat that James is not a part of, and we're like, oh, dude, we can't do it tonight. Okay, cool. But James is not part of that chat, so James is waking up 6 o'clock in the morning going, hey, guys, where is everyone? We have to put you in the Triforce Award.
I wake up at like 6:30 every morning, and they're like, start a podcast. They're like, oh, you weren't around. I'm like, I'm fucking always around. I'm in a wheelchair. There's nowhere to go.
Oh,
All
dear.
right, James. Let's go to live comments. Then we're going to do number 5. Let's see. Heavy J said, send Cesaro on excursion to ROH, Impact, New Japan, or the UK Indies for 6 months. Let him build a buzz and get him the Drew McIntyre push. I like that idea. Heavy J, give yourself a Barry Horowitz. Wrestling Nuts. I've been watching SmackDown. I think they're going to bring Mandy Rose to the SmackDown Women's Champion. Bring Mandy Rose to the SmackDown. Okay. Time will tell with Chad Gabriel. Where is Boom Boom? Boom Boom, I don't know. He's in the chat. We know what we got to do. From now on, we need to make an all podcast KocoSports chat. Because Boom Boom is in the chat that's not us. Like, there's team this chat and team this chat. There's team James and LK and team Boom Boom and Wrestle Rant and the rest. We need to make one super chat that we're all in. That's it. That's my goal. We're going to make super chat. We're bringing back the Avengers. Bringing back the Avengers. Some of us are gone from the Thanos snap. Oh, dude, I love that. I love Marvel movies. All right, what else do we got? Where's Boom Boom? Oh, that was the last one. All right, number 5. James, we're going back to you because I want you to know I love you. All right, James? All right, you're still part of the team. Just because we forgot to tell you and you woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
The fucking Zack Ryder of KocoSports.
All right, who's your number 5? Number 5.
I was going to go with Becky Lynch, but I feel like that's already happening.
Oh, nice point. Nice point.
To go with LK's, like, who could face Brock Lesnar? Again, it's a repackage, but I think Luke Harper.
Oh, okay. I disagree, but go on.
I just think you put him on a poster with a repackage, I think people would be interested in this fucking crazy-looking, big bearded guy against Brock Lesnar. And I think Luke Harper is he's a good wrestler. I've followed him since like Chikara and shit like that. Like
I loved his indie name. His indie name was the best. What was his indie name?
Brody Lee.
Oh, it's such a good name. Give yourself a Barry Horowitz, sir.
But yeah, I just think he can do it if given the opportunity. He had a small push and people were getting behind him. And then, then Randy Orton came in and ruined it.
I was not sold on it, but the more you talk, the more I'm okay. I'm warming up to the idea. Thanks for the toaster. Okay. What do you got?
Here, Vince, put us up with this.
This guy's an absolute legend. I don't know who to go. I'm torn. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go Adam Cole. I think I always used to say, you know, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, you get Randy Orton. I always used to say that, and I always do agree with that. And Adam Cole's kind of, how dare you, dude? Watch him work. He's fucking amazing. Like he is.
I don't know.
I will not have anyone come on any fucking podcast and say Randy Orton is not a world-class wrestler, because they are fucking morons and shouldn't have an opinion if they think that. Like literally everything he does.
What if you say I'm not a fan? And when I
speak for a moment, let this moron speak for a moment. Then, no, I don't think LK has heard the reason why I don't like Randy Orton. And Dave, we've had this conversation.
We agree 100%. Hot tag.
Is it because he wears the weird low-cut tights that make you feel gay?
Yes, I question my sexuality when I see him. When I see Randy Orton, I'm like, am I gay? And no, that's too much. I can't handle it.
Anytime I can see that little pelvis muscle line, I'm just like, fuck, am I gay now?
Dude,
he's too sexy.
He works hard for his body. He's showing it off. Fair play to the man. You fucking nasty man. He's probably sat there in the mirror before his match, like, you know, yeah, look at that.
I work hard for my straightness, okay? Let me make
So you don't like, if you build a sports entertainer from the ground up, you get Randy Orton because of the fact you're sexually attracted to the man.
Exactly. When I build a sports entertainer from the ground up, he has to not be attractive to me.
No, A, he is attractive, but B, he's just boring for me. You know what it is, too? I think Randy Orton is penalized for being too sexy, and also when he had that feud against John Cena.
Oh.
Dude, no, I can't forgive him. Like, he could have a 5-star match, and I'm like, no. You know, it's kind of like when you get punched in the face over and over and over, and someone goes to give you a hug. You're like, no, Randy Orton, you're too sexy. Exactly. Too much. I fucking hate Randy Orton.
Put your pelvis away, goddammit. Put your pelvis away. No, his feud with John Cena was like the never-ending story. Like I was just
That's
like,
not his fault.
shit.
That's not his fault. You can't blame that on him. You're like, Randy, how dare you, Randy? You were told to have a wrestling match against him loads. Like, you're not going to go, oh no.
I blame his father.
I apologize. I won't main event pay-per-views and earn more money. I won't do that, Vince. I won't do that because we've just done it too many times. Like, no, if Vince says fucking go out there and fuck a toaster, you go out there, you pull your pants down, you get that toaster and you fuck it. You fuck the granny out of it.
I blame his father for having such attractive sperm.
Exactly.
Fucking cast on your arm for fucking.
By the way, Randy Orton and fucking toasters has really overshadowed your pick. Who was your pick?
I don't even know who it was anymore.
It was Adam Cole.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's sexy motherfucker too. God damn it. LK's into wrestling for the wrong reason.
Exactly.
Sexy men.
All right, Adam Cole didn't make my list. Here's the thing. I don't know why I don't like Adam Cole as much as everyone else. Like, I don't hate Adam Cole, but then I look around and everyone else loves him so much, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like,
he's cool. I think he's cool. Like you said about Omega, I think he's cool.
All right. So he's got
like
Adam
he presents
Cole.
When he comes out of the group, and this is no disrespect intended in any way, shape, or form to Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, exactly, and Bobby Fish. Like I won't dare do that. They're all fucking great. But he looks like a fucking star. Like, he looks like he's the leader. It looks like he is the fucking man of the group because he just comes across as a mega star.
Agreed.
The funny thing is, you know how like you defend Randy Orton? I don't think you can come on a KocoSports podcast without people start grumbling. Like, you're like, you're not holding Roderick Strong to the highest level of fucking human beings.
He's fucking great.
Like, you're on KocoSports. You didn't even say anything bad about Roderick Strong. You just said his name, and then you just hear us both. You can't come on. You cannot come on KocoSports and not love Roderick Strong.
His Ring of Honor World title run got me into Ring of Honor back in 2010.
Hashtag IPW, watch it. Dude, IPW has a YouTube channel.
If you haven't seen Roderick Strong at 15 years old wrestle people in front of 12 people in a fucking parking lot.
That was us. He's Team KocoSports. I love you.
Back when he was known as the Jester.
Oh, God. I watched and Jim Bob's. Oh, God.
Yeah.
We're talking Florida Indies, folks. Horrible Florida Indies. The Stars.
IPW has a show in January.
I know. I kind of want to go. Yeah, I miss IPW. Check it out on YouTube. I'm actually might do a IPW video this week, like just to have people check it out because it was pretty awesome. Yeah, everyone that's awesome went through IPW at one point. All right. Whew. Number 5. Whose turn?
You.
Everyone's done? You motherfuckers, I got 3 guys. I got 3 guys on my list.
No,
you guys were supposed to make the list smaller.
I still have one more spot, but I'm saying you're next.
Oh, no, you're next, because I want you to pick someone on my list. Then I have to decide between 2.
You're next. Because my Goldberg.
No. Yes.
By the way, LK choosing Adam Cole and Randy Orton is the sexiest tag team I've ever heard in my entire life.
Fucking hashtag are we gay? That's the name of their tag team. It's just on their ass. Hashtag are we gay? I'm like, I don't know anymore.
Like he just named every homosexual's wet dream and like 50% of straight guys' wet dream as well.
Well, here's the thing too. Like, women find men differently attractive, and I found this out on Tumblr. Fucking, for some reason, every guy in the world thinks Randy Orton's the sexiest fucking dude in the world. Like, if you had a genie, like, who do you want to look like? You'd be like Randy Orton. But then you go on Tumblr, and they got, like, fucking miles of fucking pictures of fucking chubby Dean Ambrose. And you're like, I don't understand the woman. I do not understand the women at all. Why do the women love Dean Ambrose? Not even in shape, Dean.
Nah, that's the young teenage girls that adore Ambrose. That's why you hear like that screaming when his music goes off.
He's Hot Topic cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
So, all right, my fifth pick.
If Will Smith came by and said, "That's hot," you got a fucking wish. And you could look like anyone. I'm like Randy Orton or Prince Devitt. One of the two. Those are one of the two. I'd be like, yeah, that's what I'd like to look like. When I go to the gym, I'm like, I don't want to be fat me. I wish I could look like Randy Orton or Prince Devitt. But no, it doesn't happen, folks. Even you go to gym every day, you still get this fat. But dude, I've been eating too much chocolate. Look at this. This is like, oh, Christmas chocolate. Get the fuck out of here.
I kiss Ibushi on the mouth. But anyway.
Oh, Ibushi's hot as fuck.
What the fuck show is this? What show is this?
LK never watched the Somewhere Out There podcast.
Yeah, Somewhere Out There podcast gets really fucking weird. Okay.
Right, my fifth pick.
All right.
I had a couple, but I'm going to go with the Usos.
Oh, going tag team. I love the Usos. What? LK, you keep up with the kids. You know what the straight young people like. LK, why ain't the Usos over? I don't understand. 1 + 1, they should be amazing. I love the Usos. There, tell us, old folks, why the Usos are not cool.
They are cool. Who doesn't like the Usos?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everyone, I go on the Twitter machine and like, oh fuck the Usos. I'm like, no, fuck you.
You're just following people who are just gonna say everything sucks.
I mean, fucking my dog is naked.
You could have Randy Orton out there, naked, and they'll be like, oh, well, actually, he has a muscle to his left that isn't great. Like, he has 1.5% body fat. Apparently, he had 1.25. Like, come on, no.
I can't even finish this podcast. Now I have Randy Orton naked stuck in my head.
Why the Usos, besides them being awesome?
I mean,
bring back the tag titles, make it mean something?
My dog's name is Uso. Like, do I have to fucking, like, that was my pick. I mean, my dog is named Uso. But anyway, they're just, tag team. I mean, just fucking, at this point, they're like tag team royalty.
All right, so everyone's got their 5, and I'm stuck with 3.
Like, the New Day, who, in their own right, is a great tag team. Essentially, like, I know that the promos are scripted and whatnot, but they essentially come out and say, like, Usos are the greatest tag team right now. When you have other tag teams saying that, whether it's scripted or not, like, I just believe they are tag team wrestling.
All right, I like the Usos. All right, here we go. My 5th pick. I'm down to 3, so we'll do runners up. Fuck.
My final pick. I'm down to 3 picks.
I'm going with Finn Balor. That is my final 5th pick. Finn Balor for multiple reasons. A, he gets this fucking Undertaker crowd into it when he's the demon. B, he's sexy as fuck, so he gets the Randy Orton audience in it. C, fucking he's an amazing wrestler. D, he can go on 205 Live and save it. I don't know. I like Finn Balor. Now I'm going to give my runner-ups. You ready? My runner-ups didn't make the list. I eliminated the ones that I agreed with. Ricochet was close. And Bobby Lashley was close. I think a heel Bobby Lashley. I like Bobby Lashley a lot.
I don't mind it, but they fucking ruined his return.
Yeah. But I mean, if you repackage him, he could be a star, and Vince loves the muscleheads. Like, he could be, and he's a musclehead that can hang with other wrestlers. And TNA, I know a lot of times TNA gets made fun of, even though I heard it's really good right now. Lashley is really good at hiding his weaknesses. And when you're a musclehead, that's important. I think Lashley would be there. So, yeah. But my last is Finn Balor. I just think he can sell merch. I think he can be great. And I think he can do a lot of shit that other people can't.
Opinions on runner-up of Rusev.
Rusev?
Handsome Rusev, yes.
I don't know. I got
my runner-up, Bobby Roode.
Oh, like, shit, that's a good runner-up, sir.
Don't do this glorious stuff, that, like, 2012, It Factor, Bobby Roode, when he was world champ. That was the time.
I feel like they could do it with a heel turn, like a heel run.
All right, Bobby Roode. Any other runner-ups? If not, we're going to go live comments and wrap this bad boy up.
What about Almas?
Who's that? I have no idea who Almas is. Oh, I know who it is.
Stian Almas, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I've barely seen anything with that guy, and everything I've seen is awesome. So it's kind of like I'm not an expert. I like seeing like 2 or 3 matches, and all 3 matches were amazing. So
what do you mean you're not an expert? That makes you an expert. You're on YouTube.
Yeah,
of course you're an expert.
That's an expert.
All right, well,
Dave, you know better than anyone. You don't have to watch the show to be an expert on it.
Can you read results? Then you're good.
All right, well, let's put it this way. He's never had a bad match in my eyes. I've seen 3 matches. All 3 were amazing. So yeah, there you go. All right. Anyone else? Runner up? If not, I'm going to live comments. You guys can think about it.
Go to comments.
Wrestling Nuts. There's a good one. Dave saying Barry Harlett. Sorry, I mistyped. Can't spell it. But anyway, Kurt Hawkins. So Kurt Hawkins.
I love Kurt Hawkins. Fuck, I love Kurt Hawkins. Zack Ryder.
Hey, Koco, is there any chance of getting the whole crew back together of a Wrestle Kingdom review? Well, A, LK came back, and he's going to do news. James is coming back. We might get Wrestling Ranted. Boom Boom's coming back. We're hoping to be better after the holidays. That's the goal. LK, subscribe. LK's been doing the Combat Sports News. Much love to him. It feels awkward because he's in the room.
Don't worry, I was daydreaming about Randy Orton and fucking the
I
toaster.
could imagine. Randy Orton and toasters.
I was thinking of a stable of Randy Orton, Adam Cole, and who was the other sexy guy you mentioned? Fuck.
Ibushi.
Yeah, I would say Ibushi. Woo. That's a fucking hot trio. Anyway.
Yeah. Finn Balor can lead it.
That was the other sexy guy I was thinking of. God damn.
Yeah, like, the Fabulous Horsemen. That's what we call it. The 4 Fabulous Horsemen.
I like it. And it's just, instead of a horse, it's a unicorn. I love it.
Nice. The 4 Fabulous Horsemen, and it's
real quick. This is more of like a visual notice. I'm looking at the WWE roster right now, and I'm looking at the NXT UK champions, and Pete Dunne and Rhea Ripley look fucking like they're identical twins in their photos.
They might be.
I don't know. Whatever.
Here's the thing. You think a guy, because there's so many wrestlers. This is going to get stupid. There's so many wrestlers. Do you think a guy could be on 205 Live and be on SmackDown with 2 different names and no one would notice? You know what I mean? Because the roster's pretty fucking big and there's a lot of shows.
Internet fans, no. WWE, casual fans, 100%.
Yeah, what if it was Kurt Hawkins and then John Jones?
So
all right? And they were the same fucking guy.
Hulk Hogan and Mr. America?
Oh, nice. I was gonna say fucking Rip. It could be Rip or Thunder Lips.
Fucking Chad Gable and Mr. America. Do it right now. Raw Tag Team Champion Chad Gable, Mr. America 205.
Nice. Perfect. Got it. Make it happen. Or what about Finn Balor and the Demon? Finn Balor goes to 205, but the Demon stays on Raw. And no one says that he's the same guy. They don't even act like it. You know what I mean?
100%, because WWE would build a month-long story of the Demon never showing up and just people mocking him and calling him out, and then at the pay-per-view he shows up.
Nice. Yep. The Demon and Finn Balor. There you go. 2 different people. Make it happen. All right. This show has been brought to you by Toasters, a questionable sexuality.
I was going to say, LK, that's something you're going to have to take back. We're not getting hired anytime soon.
Okay.
It'll be fine. In 2 years, this video will be deleted, so everyone enjoy it while you can.
I was going to say, nobody's watching it anyway, so.
Okay, I hope this is the thing. I hope this is the one. But here's the thing. If let's say, because LK's trying to be a wrestler, let's say LK is getting an NXT tryout, and they Google search you. I think this is a good video. Vince would be like, tell me about this toaster. I'm intrigued.
Could you imagine I turn up and it's just it's like a present? What are we going present for? It's a fucking toaster. And it's I remember on it. Oh shit. See you later, guys. It's fun.
You're just running to your phone. Delete the whole channel. Delete everything.
So basically, this whole podcast boils down to Vince's penis is the best thing that's entered a toaster since sliced bread. Is that what we're saying?
I was going to say a strudel, but yeah, sliced bread. There you go. We're all caught up. Anyway, LK, plug a bunch of stuff. James, plug a bunch of stuff. And then I'm going to fucking hard sell Koco Plays like a motherfucker. Go ahead. LK, you're first.
KocoSports YouTube channel. Subscribe. Twitter at LK Wrestling. That's about it, really.
Wow.
Okay,
that was exciting. That was exciting, wasn't it?
This sponsor read was brought to you by Pillows.
I was gonna say,
Okay, wish he was on one.
LK's plug just for himself.
I want you to buy, everyone go and buy the Randy Orton jacket from WWEshop.com. That gorgeous thing that he comes out when he wears. Like at TLC when he came out and he went like that and it went and it broke because he's that muscly. Oh, if you build a jacket from the ground up, you get that jacket.
The noise it makes when he pops his collar.
How did any three of us get laid?
I don't know. It's been my mistake, I assure you.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, too. Like, sometimes, you know, I wear a leather jacket, so girls confuse me of being attractive. And,
Bullshit.
and they'll, like, talk. Like, there was this one poor girl. She was like, I think you're really cool. And I was like, you have no idea what I do. And she's like, no, you must be cool. I was like, I watch pro wrestling and pretend to be a pro wrestler on YouTube by screaming Rainmaker and cursing. Okay, yeah, you're not that cool.
So now, when you say poor girl, do you mean like sad because she thought you were cool, or like poor and she was talking to you because she needed a house to stay in?
I'm gonna go with the first. The first.
All right. I was gonna go with a nice combination of both, but all right.
All right, not bad, not bad. James, plug everything you need to plug.
Brawl USA, Brawl USA, Brawl USA. It's all I do. We are a local independent promotion that is trying to just kind of impact the community and help people. We don't care about internet fame. We're just trying to help people that need us. January 20th, we're doing a show for an organization called Ability Tree. They help families of children with disabilities. So January 20th, if you're not in Florida, you can't go. But if you're not in Florida, you're not invited. But you can make a donation. So go to our Facebook, Brawl USA.
James, book me one day. Book me.
There you go. We're making it happen.
It is on.
For some reason, I can't send a chat to our chat to say thank you. They're like, fuck you. You don't get to say thank you. And I'm like, I would like to say thank you. Sign into chat. Oh, I'm not signed in. Why didn't I sign in?
I said it.
What the fuck is going down? All right. Anyway, YouTube, why do you hate us?
Another like quick like spoiler, not really because nobody cares plug, but Dave found it attractive, is the new Brawl USA title coming out soon.
Yeah, well, we're going to premiere it on a top 5. We're going to do a Fave 5 show of our favorite championship belts. Not by look, but also prestige. Prestige and look. Because I hate the top 5 championship belt shows. And they're like, oh, I like Stone Cold Smoking Skull. They're like, dude, it was a worthless fucking prop. It wasn't a real title, you fucking idiots. And Taz fucked the world title. We get it. It looks fucking sexy. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe I'll
But anyway.
maybe I'll get it. Well, I got to get a camera for that, obviously. But maybe I'll also wear my Koco Club shirt that I never sent you to Japan yet.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyway, we have a lot of cool shit planned for next year. Will we fail? Only one way to find out. Like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, today, ladies and gentlemen, today's a big day. 50 episodes, okay? I have a Let's Play channel. No one watches it except Hikaru Lightning. Much love, Hikaru Lightning. All right. I am on episode 50, all right, of my run on Fire Pro Wrestling as Okada. I won the championship. Let me rebuild this story, okay? Like, comment, subscribe on this video, but more importantly, go subscribe to Koco Plays and watch episode 50. 49 episodes, hundreds of matches. Episode 1, I beat Omega. Episode 10, someone on Twitter asked for a rematch. He beats the fuck out of me. Go get a rematch. Beats the fuck out of me. Sends me down to the indies. I collect every fucking title imaginable. Build my way up. Tanahashi's my coach. I fucking build my way up. 49 episodes, 100 things. And tonight in the Tokyo Dome, aka the Spike Dome, special ring, I go against the IWGP champion. I went through all the elite last episode, and in a 6-man tag, Kenny Omega pinned me. I haven't beat Kenny Omega in 48 episodes, okay? This motherfucker had my ending. And tonight, I finally get my shot. Will I win? Probably not. I'm really horrible at the game. But be there to find out. Fire Pro Wrestling Endgame. End of season finale 1. Will I beat Kenny Omega? Plus, I play NHL, scream, and curse a lot. what else more do you want? And sometimes me and my girlfriend play 2D platformers.
So,
it's the greatest channel no one's watching.
So, if I start live streaming WWE 2K19, which I'm thinking about doing,
nice.
Will you do view for view?
View for view? Yes. Yes, I will. Well, not only view for view, but if you want, put it on our channel. Sign up. Because, like, on PlayStation 4, you can just stream it right to Koco Plays. I'll give you the account, and then you can be like, dude, you can be like, Koco Plays with himself. I'm James Legend.
So
there you go.
If I fuck a toaster live stream, will you view for view?
Yeah, I guess, man. I don't know what that means. It means watch your shit? I'll watch your shit. I'm not scared.
Will you watch me fuck a toaster if I fucking watch you lose to Kenny Omega in the fucking...
Depends on camera angles. Camera angles is a factor.
No, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go right. I'm going to do a couple of cameras.
I mean, if it's just you and, like, I can't see your junk or your ass, and you're going to town, yeah, sure, I'll watch it for a few seconds. But if I see your ass, cock and balls, and you're making love to the toaster, and I see it, the whole fucking shebang, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm mentally strong enough.
Nobody should ever see somebody else's asshole. That's
well, right, in England, before, like, again, people brought up differently. Like, to me, I have, breakfast, dinner, lunch, and then just before I go to bed, I always
don't know
have...
where this is going, but I can't stop that.
Okay. We always have this thing called supper. So it's like, you either have a bowl of cereal, or you have a bit of toast, which means you're not hungry when you go to sleep, which means you fall asleep quicker. At least that's what my nan told me. I'm about to go make myself toast, and I don't think I'm going to be able to tonight. I'm gonna
toast forever.
I'm gonna look at it, like, fucking pick up the toast. Like, I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to fuck you. I'm not gonna fuck you. Put it down.
I for some reason I thought he's like, now I'm from England. We've seen a lot of assholes. It's one of the things we do is we just stretch buttholes and look at assholes. Like, all right.
I seriously had no idea where it was going, but I couldn't stop giggling. Like, no matter where this conversation was going, it was going to be gold. In Japan.
Oh, in Japan, when you go to fucking Roppongi? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, man. I got tickets to Wrestle Kingdom. I'm so happy. I can't wait. Anyway, I think this is I think this is the end of the show, folks. We talked about assholes. We've talked about fucking toasters, and that's how you save WWE. Subscribe to Koco Plays. I need it. I need it more than.
That was kind of the assholes that we talked about.
Yeah. So go to Koco Plays. All right. I think that's it. You guys got any wisdom? Anything else you want to drop? We'll be back soon. James. Are we doing Tribute to the Troops review tonight or now?
Tonight.
All right, so there will be a Tribute to
your time, morning, my time.
All right, so Tribute to the Troops review coming because it's the first WWE show I've seen in months. Okay, what's your schedule look like as far as on this channel? You're like, I'm fucking officially ending my resignation.
Once again, I'm gone.
What have I got? Obviously, it's Christmas coming up. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, I'm at my parents' house. So I won't be here. I apologise for seeing my family. I should tell them.
Dave doesn't like anybody with parents because he doesn't have them.
Oh wow! Well, sorry, Dave.
Okay. Christmas.
I'll tell him I'm not going because I feel sorry for Dave. We're going to do a live stream talking about fucking toasters.
Exactly.
I know I'm going to be doing. What am I doing tomorrow? What day is it? It's Saturday. Well, Saturday now. I'll be doing a show in the evening covering the news because I'm going to do it every other day, so I kind of have like bulk of news rather than just like breaking news. Sting was spotted in a cafeteria. Like, I can't be dealing with, bullshit news, so I just kind of wait for every other day and then do news. I might watch Impact as well, so I might give the results of Impact. I don't know, but I'll be doing something, don't worry.
All right. Don't worry, he'll be doing something.
That's a cliffhanger. That's how you end something right there.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out Koco Plays, episode 50. Me versus Kenny Omega. What did it cost you? A lot of free time. With that, I am over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum, bum, bum.